is this? Wow! What? Wow! What is this place?
What?
Who are you? And what am I doing here? I woke up here with absolutely no recollection as to how I got here.
That happens to me all the time.
Would you be so kind as to assist me?
Should I call someone? Your mother?
My mother?
Sorry. I left my fictional character here while I just summoned him the other day. He's not giving you any troubles, is he?
I think you should look after him. He looks like he needs help.
Looks okay to me. A little greasy. Like he's gone through some time travel, but I think he's okay.
Time? What?
Oh, you're in 2013.
Here we have Henry Tilney, fictional character from Jane Austen's Northanger Abbey, who has been summoned to 2013. Let's see how he makes do as he's forced into representing the novel medium.
Henry, I summoned you here because I have a context presentation to do for my 18th century class.
Ayla has just summoned Henry Tilney to 2013 in order to help her find the answers required for her context presentation. By plotting Henry into the context a modern-day imitation of reality, we not only see how out of place he is in terms of the time period, but we also see how we simply cannot apply fiction to reality. By representing the novel, Henry implements and confirms Jane Austen's usage of satire in the novel Northanger Abbey.
Oh, you want to nod? Put your hand there.
Henry, maybe you should sit over there.
This whole thing sounds quite preposterous.
Well, it is in the sense only if you don't do what I say and I don't give you back.
So this context presentation, what if I don't want to help you?
Trust me, man. She's gonna hold me hostage until I act in this next scene. You should probably just go ahead and do it.
What's going on?
Your call, Henry.
I'm gonna go to my midterm now. I feel violated by that guy.
Later.
Throughout this context presentation about the making of a context of a presentation, we follow our young heroes through the coalescence of the medium and its message. This presentation contextually satirizes itself while imitating a fictional concept. Here we not only have reality imitating fiction, which is a general function of the novel, but we now have fiction imitating reality, imitating fiction, imitating fiction, imitating reality. Are you confused? Good. As you can see, so are your protagonists.
And what is the reason for this context presentation?
Henry, I just told you, we're showing the students how the novel affects and calibrates the reader. What don't you understand?
Not a novel, I'm a human. I have no idea what you're talking about. Where you go? Oh, excuse me. Hello, how do I affect you?
Excuse me?
How do I affect you? I'm a novel.
You're a person.
No. I'm representing a novel by Jane Austen.
Like how a lawyer would represent me in a courtroom?
No. I simply want to know how you are impacted or affected by the novel.
I'm an English major. Novels are ruining my life!
Henry, you're a representation of the novel by Jane Austen. You're just a live-action version of what the novel serves.
Yeah.
People are going to respond to that. Just go interact with people.
I don't understand.
Go interact with people.
I don't know how to do that.
Interact with people.
Interact with people. Interaction. How do I affect you? How do I affect you?
Oh, are you a sex offender?
I found this fella. He's affected by books.
What did you do?
He reads books. I thought he might be able to help us.
Henry, do you even know where he came from?
It's okay. I have a day pass.
A day pass. No, wait, that's actually good, because we don't have time to give you back.
As Jane Austen represents in Northanger Abbey, we see how the novel affects the reader in relation to Catherine's character. We also see a satire of the Gothic novel. Catherine is an exaggeration of how the novel impacts the reader and also the importance of context. Henry, in the case of our depiction of him, is an extension of this in multiple sense. Firstly, he is paralleling Catherine's out-of-context actions by being a representative of the novel and by being out of context himself. This is amplified by the fact that he is not from the same time period and only stands out more as awkward. Northanger Abbey was a satire of a fictional genre. Our three heroes continue their journey of solving how the novel affects and calibrates the reader for the sake of this context presentation. How does the novel affect and calibrate the reader, you ask? It's the internal reaction one experiences when reading. It's a private experience that can alter one's permanent reality by escaping in temporary fiction. However, what our protagonists do not realize is that they already hold the answers to the question and are only creating unnecessary suspense for themselves. They are affected by a particular book and are clearly trying to define this type of effect in relation to others. Or perhaps they do realize this and are propagating the suspense to reference Catherine once again. Since they are the ones creating this context presentation within a context presentation, perhaps they are already aware, and perhaps I'm just a narrator with a script being told what to say. But that would be too much of a satire.
I'm a failure. So far, I've accomplished nothing. Perhaps it's a trick question.
That would mean John is secretly evil. Wait. Henry, why did Catherine read books?
I don't think Catherine is a good example. She was a half-wit when it came to reading, and she would get reality mixed up with fiction. Sweet girl, but somewhat bland. She seemed to mutate into anything she read. Because in reality, she had no other substance. And I suppose it made her feel as though she understood things a bit better, but that wasn't in this case.
Through the private experience of reading, we are all affected. Despite there being no universal meter that can gauge the level at which a novel can affect an individual, or no legal way involving a week-long CAT scan with the Harry Potter series, there are meters that can gauge the popularity of a novel, and we have access to reviews of how people have been affected by the novel. How people are calibrated and recalibrated by the novel is how it shifts them internally. We see this example in the exaggeration of Catherine, and the degree to which she is recalibrated by her fictional experiences. Henry, who having difficulties breaking through contextual walls, affects people as he represents the novel medium in a more literal sense.
There goes my way home.
There goes a horse.
In conclusion, our protagonists have now represented how the novel affects the reader in both figurative and literal manners, thus answering the question of how the novel affects and calibrates the reader. This context presentation within a context presentation is a visual representation, also taken literally, of how one is affected by the novel. It imitates and satirizes how ridiculously out of place fiction can be as when applied to reality, despite how relatable the novel can be. As you can see here, context is key. Just as Catherine likes to create false suspense and stimulation and to take pleasure in her boring life, we thought we would add suspense and stimulation to our context presentation by having a climatic chase scene for absolutely no reason, other than to have one. And that, dear audience and active readers, this is what it is to be affected by the novel.